I just did more so what I'm doing on Zoom, but in person and more into detail and a custom lesson plan, understanding each person's goals that are sitting in front of me on a personal level, because there's only so much I can do behind, a screen.
Right.
But with that being said, like,
This is the CLIMACO podcast.
Welcome to another episode of the CLIMACO podcast. Today's guest, man, he's young as fuck, and I love this guy. He hates the word guru, so I'm gonna call him a marketing expert. Matt Champlin. What's up, bro?
Well overdue. We needed this again.
Yes,
so,
100%.
Obviously, we connected before, but we kind of rushed it. I'm not gonna lie. It was well overdue. We need a real good one. Drop some more gems.
Yes,
Let people know.
100%. So let's do this. Catch me up. Where are you today from where we interviewed about, like a year ago, a little over a year ago?
Yep. Yeah.
Where are you today? What's new? Update me on what's been going on in Matt's world.
Yeah. As far as Matt's world right now, I've been doing a lot of high ticket closing, high ticket sales, just because, my offer is great. It will always be there, but
Those who don't know, please break that down. What is a high ticket?
So high ticket sales, or just a high ticket in general, is obviously something. I mean, it depends how you kind of look at it. A high ticket could be $100 in some cases. It could be $50,000 in some cases. But as far as the kind of price points that I was working with are right around that $2,500 to $50,000 mark. So
okay. So wide gap.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I'm doing high ticket sales for a lot of other coaches because sales is always something you can get better at. Sales is something that you can always use, whether you're going into a dealership, whether you're trying to negotiate some other deal, whatever that may be.
Right.
And then from there, I'm just looking to diversify my portfolio a little bit better, or a little bit more, I should say, to see what the hell. I fucked it all up, didn't it? To see what else is all out there. To make sure that, if I'm doing the right thing or if I'm not missing out on something, I just want to make sure I'm familiar with what other opportunities can present itself.
So break it down for me. What are you doing exactly? Are you capturing leads? Are you closing? Are you creating funnels? What are you doing exactly?
So as far as my role when it comes to a high ticket salesman, it's a lot of warm to hot leads that are coming in towards me. Obviously,
are you finding those leads or somebody else giving you those leads?
Someone else is giving me those leads for that specific offer. However, just from me being in this field for the last 6-7 years now, like I think it's 2019 I've been doing this, so I can use my extensive network, and that's why I think diversifying my portfolio here is saying if I know someone back from 2021, 2022 that wants something that's new here in 2024, 2025, now I can reconnect, and it's actually pretty exciting, some of the stuff that you'd hear reconnecting with someone for the first time in 2 years.
Wow.
So, yeah, definitely just stay in contact with people because you never know how it's going to come back and take care of you in the long run.
And how are you reaching them? Are you cold calling, emailing, texts?
I honestly...
Ads? What are you doing?
I do a lot of just outreach on my Instagram just because I've invested so much time. I invested so much money into my platform online and my business card online. So I think it would be only fair for these people to see kind of where I've been from the last time we talked to where I am now. Still have that credibility online. So want to make sure I'm utilizing that as much as possible.
Got it. Okay, so you DM a client. They agree to work with you, right? What are they getting for that?
So for my specific offer,
yeah.
That's for the personal branding side of things, right? So when someone comes to me, they want to grow their personal brand, whether that's a business that they've already established or that's something they want to build from ground zero, it doesn't matter. Same rules apply.
Right.
So what I do is I get on Zoom calls every single week with them, 45 minutes to an hour, and I do custom lesson plans based on their goals and their vision. So everyone's goals, everyone's vision is different. Someone's goal for a clothing brand might be someone's different goal from who wants to be a fitness influencer, right? So that first call is kind of for me to understand my client's needs, understand their brand identity. And if I can't do that, if I can't have a simple conversation with me asking you your goals, I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to help you, you
Right.
know? So that's what I don't think a lot of people understand is being genuine with your clients, specifically because it's a longevity investment for them.
Oh, extremely long. Okay, so you get in that first call, you see exactly where their head's at, and then what is the play? What is the game plan of execution to get them to their goal?
So the game plan is, first step is content. That's the backbone of your online brand. So how are we going to provide content that provides value, that is informational or motivational, whatever, obviously the route we're going down based on the brand. Again, identifying the brand identity, all the way down to logo, slogan, like color schemes, theme, whatever that may look like. And then from there, if we start to see the content is performing organically and it's doing well, that's when we can implement the next step as far as building engagement. And then from engagement to credibility, structuring an offer to turning the audience into a cash flow.
Are you tapping into production at all or no?
Production in what sense?
Meaning like the content, like you basically are the visionary for what content they should be doing, right?
Yeah.
And then how are they doing that content? Are they shooting it themselves? They have their own team? How's that?
So I do have a package where, I have my media team out. Shout out Tanner Kurtz. He's up in Boca. Killer on the camera. If they're local to this area, I will utilize him.
Yeah.
He'll be the first person I text all the time. But it's not like I can obviously be there for these people in Texas and California and Montana all the time. Obviously,
Right.
they have something that everyone else has, and that's an iPhone, and the iPhone camera is insane right now.
So let me tell you what I am putting together.
Sarah.
Okay, so it's aligning with what you're doing. I'm gonna create a media day package
Okay.
where someone comes in the studio and they can get multiple things done all in one day in the span of 4 to 5 hours. Meaning, we'll shoot a podcast, we can shoot content, we can shoot reels, we can shoot a promo for that person, we can do photos, do a whole photo shoot for them. I have green screens, I have different backgrounds, and they can leave here with 3 months worth of content and
That's
all new
that's a lot of content.
and all new pictures and all new things, and yeah.
Okay. Well, it's good to know.
Yeah.
Being that I live right there too, I'll
Exactly.
definitely be back. You know that.
Exactly. So I'm trying to build more of a a studio production content house where couple times a month, maybe 5 to 6 times a month, I have people come here and go through a media day.
I like that.
I don't want it to be like, day after day after day,
Right.
but I want it to be very selective,
Yeah. And have it, kind of niched out too as far as the type of people that are coming in here as well. So,
Right.
yeah.
So that could be an extra
awesome.
package that you can include.
Absolutely.
We can go half and half on it, and we get it done for your clients.
That would be, I think podcasts are the best short form clips right now.
Yeah.
Even long form, if you upload it to YouTube,
Exactly.
people are going to watch it. So it's like basically killing 2 birds with a stone right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have teleprompters. We can create scripts.
Oh, you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's ready.
Yeah. Pop the green screen behind them. Could do whatever you want.
I like this little area over here too.
Yeah. I have an 85-inch,
I see it right there.
yes, touchscreen whiteboard
That's sick.
that we can do lessons. We can put their logos in the back, whatever you want.
So what I was planning on doing soon, I did it last August, is my in-person workshop. I'm not sure if you saw that on my Instagram. I flew like 10 to 12 people out here.
I did see that.
Yeah. So that was
How
was a
was
really
that?
good time. That was a really good time. And
What did you charge for that?
I believe it was $2,500 a slot.
Okay, that's not bad.
No. So
For one day,
I-
2 day.
it was come in on a Saturday morning, I think leave Monday morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So they got here. They all got here. I make sure they got here before noon so they can experience everything. We had a team dinner. I got them pretty cool Airbnb right on the intercoastal.
Oh,
so,
you got them the Airbnb.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they paid for the flights.
Got it.
They paid for
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was a really good time. And, we tried.
Where'd you
doing-
guys teach?
So I just did more so what I'm doing on Zoom, but in person and more into detail and a custom lesson plan, understanding each person's goals that are sitting in front of me on a personal level, because there's only so much I can do behind, a screen.
Right.
But with that being said, like the in-person opportunity, one down here in Florida, Miami, South Florida in general,
It's crazy.
it motivates the fuck out of you.
Everyone says that.
It
Everyone
motivates
can
the
feel
fuck
it.
out of you. Especially when I come.
Everyone's excited.
I come from a small town in New York, one red light in the whole town, graduated a public high school with
One red light in the whole town.
one red light.
That's crazy.
One red light in the whole town.
What's it called?
Cold Spring, New York.
Cold Spring. Is that like Westchester area?
It's Putnam County, so it's literally 2 towns on a cutoff from Westchester, New York.
Got it.
But yeah, 70 kids in my public high school,
That's crazy.
and not much going on up there besides the Cold Spring Pizza and Haldane High School.
So are you a superstar when you go back home?
Nah. Everyone like it's just like it's Matt, like he's coming home. Like I've known him since I was in kindergarten, right? If you sneeze, the whole grade knows.
I get it, but they definitely look at you as the one that made it, as the one that got out of here.
In a sense, yeah. In a sense, but I mean, when I go home too, I just want to make sure that, it's just a normal life. Like I liked growing up where I did. I genuinely did.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I kind of take it for granted sometimes, just because one, New York in the summer up there is awesome. Live in the Hudson Valley, where right on the Hudson River.
All those lakes and the rivers. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's totally different vibe from here. But as I was saying before, those kids that came down here, some of these kids are from like Milwaukee and like Tennessee and Nashville area, right? So like they're coming down here for some of them the first time, like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's a culture shock. Like the new Toyota Corolla down here is Corvette C8. You know what I mean? So they're seeing these ride around all the time, McLarens, Lambos, Ferraris all over the street. And they're like, all right, this is kind of where I want to be, but I need to work my ass off back in Milwaukee so I can get down here.
Correct.
So these 2 kids, Jake Sawyer and Tanner Stramp, they both came down to my workshop. I think Tanner's from Milwaukee area. Jake is from Jersey. And they now live together, I believe, in a high-rise down in Miami.
That's incredible.
So, yeah. It's
Good
really
for
cool to
you,
see.
bro.
Yeah. It was sick.
Mr. Influencer over here. That's great. And I bet you they're what? Probably all your age also?
I think Tanner's my age. Jake's killing it right now. He's got his own clothing brand, so I think he just turned 19 or 20.
That's
So,
incredible.
yeah, he's killing it right now.
Wow. That's crazy. I'm getting old, bro. Like, I could be a 19-year-old's dad.
And no,
Yeah. I'll be 37.
you don't look a day over 20.
Yeah, I'll be 37 in 2 weeks.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
You're making me feel old now. I turned 23 in 2 months.
Bro, you're a young buck. Yeah, no, I literally could have a 20-year-old if I wanted to.
Yeah.
If I had him
Well,
at
when
like
you put it into
16,
that perspective,
if I had him at 17, I could have had a 20-year-old.
I could have a 4-year-old right now if I had one at 17.
There you go.
Good thing I don't.
Well, I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, so yeah, no, you don't want that.
You have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old right now?
I do right now.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Good.
Got 2 boys.
Sports? Any sports yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
My 5-year-old, I want to get him into jiu-jitsu.
Hell yeah. Be a little badass.
Yeah.
Swinging.
He's very intellectual.
Okay.
He wears glasses. He's very nerdy. Loves books. Loves animals. So I don't want to take that away from him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to give him another side so he can protect himself.
He's young as hell too.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of time to develop. And,
Oh,
I mean, nothing's wrong with that, but I know to this day I'll never go back and be reading books like at all. Like when I grew up, I hated reading books. I don't know. Like I never studied. I never
Me too.
did any of that. But
me too. Fuck homework.
Yeah.
Fuck any of that.
Yeah. I mean, like we did like the New York State test.
Kids, do your homework.
Yeah, do that. Just get through high school first, at least. We did the New York State test. I'm not sure if you know what those are. Like,
Of course, the regions.
Yeah.
I'm from New York.
That's right.
I'm from Queens, baby.
So, when the parents are like 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade or whatever it is, like your parents can sign off and you can opt out.
Yep.
I was like hype when my parents did that. So, went home.
My
played
parents
Xbox
never
for a
did
week.
that. I'd stick a
Yeah.
bunch of regions.
You could also just skip school too.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Didn't get held back.
That's true.
Eventually, I got kicked out on my junior year of high school.
High school?
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking what you did.
Oh, I didn't go.
Grades? Oh, okay.
I had 180 cuts in 1 year. Like 183, 182 years. Yeah. I went like 2 or 3 times to school that whole year.
So you were the superstar when you showed up to school.
No, definitely. They didn't know me.
So like, oh,
They
we got
didn't
a
know
new
who the
kid.
fuck I was.
New kid in town.
I think I walked in like 2/3 into the semester. I decided to go to my first period class for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher goes, "Who the fuck are you? I haven't seen you all year. Who the hell are you?" I think that's when the issue began. Because I walked into that class. He didn't know who I was.
Mm-hmm.
He began questioning, and then they began looking and saw that I'd been cutting every fucking class all year, and they kicked me out.
I mean, that's I was kind of getting there in college, to be honest with you. Like, college is where things like really actually started picking up for me, where I was putting more time into my business than I was like actual schoolwork.
Yeah.
It's not that I wasn't capable of doing my schoolwork. I'm not the dumbest kid in
No,
the fucking,
definitely not.
you know what I mean? But
What'd you go to school for?
business management, just kind of broad and not abroad, just
Yeah,
broad,
I get it.
broad subject. But honestly, just kind of went there for the college experience, and I got recruited.
Where'd you
to
go?
play basketball up at Utica, New York.
Okay, I know Utica. I've been to Utica.
Yeah, played up there.
I partied there before.
Oh, it's a good time.
Before
it
your
can
time.
be fun.
It can be fun.
It can be fun.
This was like, man, I used to go up there. So my wife now went to Binghamton.
Okay, yeah.
So I've partied at Binghamton, Utica, Albany, Syracuse. God, what's that other one?
Rochester.
No, not Rochester. Anyway, it'll come to me. But I've made my rounds in those colleges over there, upstate New York. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I had a good time up there. I was up there for 2 years at my freshman and my sophomore year. My freshman year, we actually we won our conference for our basketball conference. So due to COVID, they didn't do a stupid NCAA tournament. So
That
it's kind of
sucks.
frustrating. We played, I think, 14 games, 16 games, whatever it was, and we won our conference championship, and that was the end of the season. Like, we had nothing to really go for. And then,
Oh, you're a power forward?
I was like a 3 guard, to be honest. I couldn't shoot the ball. I was kind of just give me the ball in open space, and I'll go up and try to dunk it on you. So, yeah, I could definitely jump, that's for sure, but definitely could not shoot. Shooting is not my best ability.
No Steph Curry jeans.
No. Yeah,
I can't play basketball at all, so
Really?
yeah, I suck.
Bro, you're tall as shit.
That don't mean shit. I have no hand-eye coordination for a basketball. I just don't.
Did you play any sports? Football?
So I've tried playing basketball. I played basketball in junior high school. I tried out for high school, didn't make it. I did karate for a very long time.
Okay.
That was my lane.
Yeah.
I'm a first degree black belt in Kyokushin karate.
Let me back up a little bit.
So that was my lane. I didn't really do sports at all, but I tried basketball. That was the one sport I did try. Mm-hmm. No go.
No.
I can't even do a layup. I think today I can, but back then I couldn't even do a layup.
Was that like your first time trying it out as like a junior in high school? Like picking up a ball? Or did you kind of grow up going to the park, shooting around?
I grew up going to the park, shooting around and playing, but I've always sucked.
Yeah. I mean, look. not for everyone.
Do you know what I think my issue was? I was very, I think one, I never found the right coach. It's probably number one.
Especially when you're young too, like finding the right coach. Like
It's everything.
I banged heads with a bunch of my coaches over my years. And
Yeah.
honestly, it was just like a love-hate relationship, but more love than hate, if anything.
I think I was too lanky and I couldn't really control my body as a teen. As a teenager, bro, I bumped into everything.
Really?
Like my friends, there was a saying called "You pulled the Leo."
Oof,
Yeah.
it's not a good one.
No, that was me growing up because I used to I was sloppy. I was messy. I used to bump into things and break things and knock things over. Cause my body, it was a combination of me not giving a fuck and my body being really big and me not understanding my size and how big I am and how small the world
Right.
is in comparison to our size,
Right.
you know?
It's not coordinated.
No. I had to really learn that.
How tall were you at the time? A junior in high school?
Bro, I was 6'1" at 13.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, your body
was
didn't even
huge.
develop yet.
For 11, the summer of me being 11 and 12, I had 2 massive growth spurts. So badly that I went to the doctor because my back was hurting because it was stretching so much. Like I would sleep and my back would just stretch.
And that's pain when you were like 13 years
Yes.
old. Yeah,
That shit used to hurt.
I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the most amount I grew was from like my sophomore to junior year. It was like over the summer is like 2 inches, and then I kind of max out after that, like 6'3" right now. So hopefully I'm done.
I don't think so. You grow up to 25.
I can't buy any shoes anywhere. Nowhere in store, nowhere online.
So to be honest, by the time my feet grew from 21 to 24, because I went from size 13 to 14.
I wear a 15 right now, so I know this for a damn fact because I remember I had LeBron 10 Floridians in 8th grade. They were size 10 and a half from 8th grade to a senior in high school. I went from a 10 and a half to a 14.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We both got hockey pucks or hockey sticks.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think I went from 5'9" to 6'1" in like 2 summers.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's
Or 5'8", I
I don't
think.
even know if that's healthy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're drinking your milk.
Mm-hmm. Genetics too. My grandfather was 6'8".
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I've some genetics that I saw. Like my one of my old AAU teammates played at Duke. He just got drafted last year, actually, to the Utah Jazz.
What's his name?
Kyle Flipkowski. Tall, white, center.
I think I know who you're
Kinda
talking about.
shooter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was at my AAU basketball practice, just like a normal Wednesday at 7 p.m. and heard the word like, oh, 2 new kids are coming in, like they're twins. I'm like, all right, cool. First, their mom walks in. Their mom's like 6'6". Dad walks in. Dad's like 6'9". Kid walks in. Keep in mind, I'm in like probably 4th, 5th grade. They're both like 6'2", 6'4". Like the other one,
In the 5th grade?
yeah. And this kid has a size 14 shoe in 5th grade. I'm like looking
Bro,
down. At his
you're
foot.
10 in the 5th grade.
I know.
That's crazy.
I mean, their uncle is like 7'1", so they got crazy genetics. Their mom was like their mom's in the basketball or the women's basketball Hall of Fame, and
They're basically aliens, you're saying.
yeah. The twin brother is 7'1". He plays at Harvard. The other kid played at Duke. Now he's in the NBA. So it's just a crazy family. Brother played Division I football. Older brother played Division I football. So Yeah, crazy family genetics.
Do you watch college basketball?
Not till the tournament, to be honest.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just
What do you think
kind of nonsense.
of what's his name? The Duke kid, the one that was playing with Team USA. I forgot his name.
Team USA.
That practiced with Team USA.
Jordan McCain.
No. The white boy, tall white boy. Flagger.
Oh, Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
He's
He's got some aggression.
And he got swag.
Yeah, he does.
You know, he's got some swag.
He's on a really good team too right now.
See that dunk he did a couple weeks ago?
He just had a crazy monster on someone.
Yes.
On a fast break. It was like
yes,
last
exactly,
week or something.
exactly.
Yep.
He stole the ball and just slammed it.
I don't know what that kid was.
He's gonna be disgusting in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like he held his own. He played against he was brought in to practice with Team USA before they went to Paris last year.
He's cooking Anthony Davis, LeBron, Anthony Edwards.
Yes.
Like he's competing.
Holding his own.
Yeah. He's competing for sure. And I think he's a true freshman, 18 years old.
Yeah,
18,
yeah.
maybe 19 now, but
Yeah.
Crazy world. Crazy athletes.
What do you think about the NBA losing viewership?
I didn't even hear about that. Did they?
Bro, it's down. Yeah.
I mean, myself,
A lot.
I haven't watched NBA since I can't remember the last full NBA game where I sat down and watched it. But to be honest, I like watching like the Knicks. If the Knicks are on and like there's people, like I'm at a bar, at a restaurant, even at home, and they're on, like I'll leave that shit on. I like my Knicks, and they're doing pretty good this year. So I think they're like second or third in the East right now.
Yeah. What they're saying there's too many threes.
That's what I heard. They want
That's
to move
ruining
the
the game.
3-point line back. They heard some shit about lowering the shot clock, speeding the time up, adding a 4-pointer.
One that I heard was putting a limit to how many threes each team can shoot per game. Like
I don't like that.
Like you get like 15, 20 threes.
Yeah, I don't know if I like
Bro,
that.
some teams are averaging 40. They're doing 35, 40
40 a game.
That's ruining the game. That's the problem.
And who's gonna sit there and count? All right, that's 1 3. All right, that's 2 3s.
Oh, they're gonna hire somebody.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, the guys that are counting the threes.
Yeah.
Those guys, they're gonna be counting it.
And then the coaching staff's got to be aware. Oh, we can't take a 3 right here. Even if you're down 3, you can't take one. What do you do?
You gotta go for a 2 and hope
Can
they foul
phone
you.
a friend and buy a
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, actually. Get rid of like a first-round pick for 2 3s.
Wow. You can have your 3, but you will lose your first round pick. That's
And a
crazy.
salary cap of $250,000.
That's crazy. It's a crazy gamble. Yeah, I don't know what the solution is.
I don't think there is one. I don't think there ever will be one because the generation from like Wilt Chamberlain, bro, all the way to Steph and LeBron right now is just like.
And they're all old as fuck.
Yeah.
They're all retiring soon. They're all my age.
Well, we think LeBron's retiring soon. I think he's gonna stay till Bryce comes in. To be honest with you.
That's 40. It's about 40. It's about 5 more years.
He says he's got 4 or 5 more than 10.
He said 2 more years.
I don't know. He might pull like a Tom Brady, go in retirement, come back out.
I think he needs to go. I love him. I am a huge
I think he's
LeBron
awesome.
fan.
Everyone hates on him. Like
I am a huge LeBron fan, but I think it's time to go, bro.
I mean, you watched Jordan growing up.
Yeah.
You watched LeBron growing up.
I did.
Who do you got?
I prefer LeBron.
Yeah.
I love Jordan. Jordan is probably the GOAT of the NBA. I can say it.
Yeah.
But I think LeBron's a better player.
I think one-on-one, LeBron's...
I think LeBron's a better overall player.
Yeah.
I think he's a better human, which makes him a better player.
Yeah.
Jordan was arrogant, selfish, narcissistic. You know, like it was all about him.
All about him.
You know?
And the whole Scottie Pippen thing.
Punch you in the face, smack you in the face, give me the fucking ball. You know, I'm going to go do it myself.
Right.
You know, like...
And that's why LeBron's actually like kind of recruiting people to come help him because he wants players around him that
He wants a team.
have a good basketball IQ and
Yeah.
can help him fucking just win.
Yeah. LeBron's not about doing it alone. It's about doing it together as a
Right.
team.
Absolutely.
But I do think he's the better overall player. I think he's a much
I think he's a more versatile player.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. But I think Jordan is Jordan. You know?
There's no one.
Black Jesus.
Yeah, there's no one that's gonna be Michael Jordan. There's no one that's gonna be
Yeah.
LeBron ever. So
Michael's Michael,
yeah,
you know? And even
two totally different times too. We're talking about here.
exactly.
We're talking about when the 3-point line was more in, and who knows if I don't even.
And like it's really hard to compare, right? Because it's a fact. Players right now are faster, stronger,
Yeah,
taller,
absolutely.
more agile. You know what I mean?
I think the game of play was more aggressive then.
Way
than
more
it is
aggressive.
now. I think the flopping came into a big play. I
Yes.
think,
But now
bullshit
it's faster.
calls.
These
Yeah.
guys are stronger,
right,
you know?
right.
I don't know if Jordan, we'll never know, but I don't know if Jordan would have been Jordan in this era.
I think I can see him more so.
Right? 'Cause, like-
I see the comparison right now, just from the MJ that I've seen. You know, highlights. Obviously, I wasn't even alive yet to kind of see him, but
What year were you born?
maybe I was. I'm 02.
You're 02. No, he stopped playing playing in 98.
Yeah, not Wizards bullshit.
Yeah, no, that wasn't basketball.
But I think I can compare from what I've seen highlights wise on YouTube, ESPN, all that shit about Jordan to Anthony Edwards right now. The style
Ant-Man.
of play, I think Anthony Edwards is my favorite player right now in the NBA.
He has what it takes, but I don't think
Yeah.
he's there yet.
He's also very. I actually saw. It's called Starting Five on Netflix.
I haven't seen that. I got to see it. It's good.
Yeah, it's really good. It actually shows like, you know, Dante Sabonis. Mm-hmm. Kid, he's just a chill dude. Like he's just there so he doesn't get fined and play basketball. Goes home to his wife and kids, and then flies him to an island whenever he has time. He's a cool dude. Anthony Edwards, on the meantime, he's my age. He's 22. He's immature. Like I don't know. Like you see him in the post game interviews, like. Interviewer asked him a question, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, I don't know. We kind of suck tonight. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Right.
You can't hold yourself like that.
Ant-Man. Yeah, I don't know what the NBA is going to do when these guys leave. When like LeBron retires, Steph, KD.
I mean, my generation's still here. Like, it's very falling out very shortly. Like, Steph, LeBron, KD, Chris Paul is still in the league.
Yeah, those guys are all done.
Yeah, I mean, they're
all
washed
done.
right now, but
The future is supposed to be Luka, Tatum, Ant-Man, Brown, Anthony Davis,
SGA.
SGA, 100%. Jokic, Giannis.
Trying to think who else.
That's pretty much it.
Brunson on the Knicks.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Brunson, I'll give it to
Throw
you.
a New Yorker in there a little bit.
I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. That's pretty much it. Who else we
Yeah.
got?
I don't know, but there's like probably it's probably an equal stack of dogs on each team and the top 6 teams
Yeah.
on each side.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Do you like the in-season tournament?
I don't hate it.
No?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I just think they started too soon.
Yeah, because they didn't even have All-Star break yet.
No,
I think they should do it a little closer to All-Star break
I agree.
and then maybe even do it even like an extended break after
Like they started
yeah.
way too soon.
Yeah.
It's done before Christmas.
Right.
It's way too soon. Like, you know, the NBA just started.
Yeah. I think the NBA starts what, September, October?
End of October.
Yeah. Bro, it's actually crazy. People that won the NBA Cup, everyone on the team I think got like what, 1.5
They got some money, yeah, something like that, yeah.
Every player did. And one of the kids I know that plays on the Bucks, Andre Jackson, he's from Albany. He played at UConn, won a national championship at UConn. Met him a few times, but it's like his salary right now is like he's getting, I don't know, like maybe $1 million a year on a $3 million contract or a 3-year contract. He just made like a whole year and a half worth of his money just winning off that.
That's great.
And for 3 years, $3 million, whatever it is, I could be wrong. Whatever the contract is, it's nothing crazy.
No, it's nothing
He's
crazy.
starting now though. That's the wild part. So starting on a small contract.
Taxes takes a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what the hell Milwaukee is, but.
Well, no, you got that jock tax.
Well, right.
You know, where you pay tax in every state you play in.
Right.
That's crazy.
Every state?
Every state you play in, you pay a tax as a player, as an athlete.
So when New York plays Miami, Florida's a little different, right? 'Cause
There's no state tax in Florida. Correct. But when Miami plays the Knicks, they got to pay tax in New York.
In what sense? So like just that game, or like
Just exactly.
okay.
For
And they kinda break down
however much they made at that game that day. So what
they
the
break
Knicks
it down to like the minute. Yeah.
the Knicks played the Heat like 2-3 times a year, something like that. I think it's twice up there, once down here, or twice down here, once up there, whatever it is, right? Let's say it's twice up there. Those 2 times, however much that player made playing in New York, they get taxed on that.
And they break that down to a T as far as hours go.
The only reason
contracts.
why this happened is because they get paid per game,
Right.
right? If they don't play, like for example, Jimmy Butler, he got suspended,
I think he's a head case right now.
right? So he's not getting paid.
Right.
So if it was a system where they got paid regardless, then they wouldn't have to pay
Nobody
taxes.
would play. Nobody, the league wouldn't be competitive at all either.
Yeah.
Have you got any athletes on this podcast yet?
Yes, I had one former football player.
Okay.
Kian is his name. He played for Nebraska in college. Got drafted by the Chiefs.
What year was this? A while
This
ago?
was, I want to say 2016.
Okay.
And during his physical, discovered that he has a neck injury, that if he was to ever play again, he'd probably break his neck and die.
Jesus Christ.
So he never actually got to play a day in the NFL. But he got drafted by the Chiefs. And he wasn't able to.
That's still something incredible to say, though.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. I would love to get more athletes. I would love to.
Bro, I know plenty of athletes, and my roommate's brother does a whole bunch of athlete management deals, like
Bro, hook up,
Shaq
brother.
Lawson.
Up.
He's a Buffalo Bills
Yes.
defensive end. Zaire Wade, Shaquille O'Neal.
Really?
Shaquille
Yes.
O'Neal's sons. Like, I was actually, I don't even know if I can say. I was at a club. I'm not saying what club in Miami, but Shaq was performing there because DJ Dizzle.
Yeah.
I showed up. My roommate, his brother, because he's very tapped in with the O'Neals, and they're good ass dudes. The O'Neals, like they're just very welcoming. And they're like, "Yo, come on over."
Tall
like,
as fuck, also, right?
Oh my god! I'm like, "Yo." Yeah, he's a big dude. Nice dude though. Everyone that was in the section next to him, he went around, shook their hand. How's your day? Like, didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? But
Very cool.
he did it, and then his head hit the ceiling on the way out. So, yeah,
Very cool. Yeah, man, I would love to interview all those guys.
that'd be awesome.
Be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. Get them in here for a media day.
that would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about all their experiences.
That'd be fire.
That would be pretty cool.
Why haven't you thought about going that route,
As far as
like athlete managing?
I don't think I'm tapped in enough to the athletic side of the marketing. Trust me, I'd love to do that because.
Or you could do their marketing, right? You could do that side of it.
So what I'm really trying to get into now is for athletes in college, NIL deals, name, image, and likeness, because that is taking the fuck over right now. And whether it's me teaching
Because
them
now
how
they
to
can
do
get
it,
paid, right?
did you just see this Miami quarterback just got paid $3 million from a donor to come play in Miami? Carson Beck from Georgia.
Hold on. What?
Carson Beck, who was Georgia's quarterback,
Okay.
got injured in the playoff game, not championship, like the semifinal or something like that.
This year.
Yeah. Declared for the NFL draft.
Okay.
And then his girlfriend goes to Miami. So what a coincidence, right? He's like, hold on, if I can get healed up in time, I'll go back for a 5th year. And a donor from Miami kind of created an NIL deal and funded that NIL deal $3 million. So he gets paid $3 million to come play at Miami as a quarterback for 1 year at probably 22, 23 years old
Wow.
in college.
Miami Hurricane.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. But that's what I was saying. Like, these kids are doing so much. And it's not even like, it doesn't have to be money, NIL deals. It's just like, it can be compensated of, okay, if you walk in a pizza restaurant, they'll give you a free slice if you post it on your Instagram story. If you go to a car dealership, they might give you a car. It really just depends on, 1, the level of
Right.
the school, 2, your location, 3, what your brand
Your
looks like.
marketability, right.
Right. So
So you're trying to get in with these guys to grow their brand to help them make more money.
absolutely. Especially like the low tier Division I schools, like, I mean, you probably know up in New York, like Marist, Niagara, Canisius, Siena, like all these little, like, they're Division I schools that no one knows about that's up there. And like, there's a car dealership right here. You're a Division I athlete. You probably have, I don't know, let's just say on average, a Division I athlete has 15,000 followers. 15,000, not one person is going to go look at this person's dealership now from the 15,000 followers.
Right.
But also depends what sport they're playing. Like,
How big that sport is in that
Right.
town also,
Right.
right?
and that also goes from I guess, whoever's funding that NIL deal, whether it's, say it's the car dealership, like, you have to understand your consumer to a T. That's something I've really actually wanted to focus on recently, is understanding your consumer to a T, all the way from, all right, where is he from? How old is he? Does he work a corporate job? Yes or no? What's his income? Does he have a girlfriend? Like, stuff down to a T, because that's really going to help you refine your product.
How so?
Because if you have an offer, like, you can't sell gold to someone who can't afford gold. You know what I
Right.
mean? So if you need to lower gold to silver to sell silver so someone can buy silver, it's a lot easier selling a lot more silver than a lot less gold. If that makes sense. Yeah.
It does. Man, what a great idea going after these college kids.
Yeah.
There's huge market.
I was trying to do it early too. One of my students, who's one of my mentors, actually, one of my mentees, actually, Carlo Coretti, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, plays defensive end maybe at Holy Cross in,
I know Holy Cross.
yeah, in I think it's Worcester, Massachusetts. And I mean, it's not a very big Division I school.
No.
It's a beautiful campus though. I'm basically telling him, like, for you in your current situation right now, no one really knows about Holy Cross, to be fair, right?
Right.
Like, these big brand deals out there, like Prime Energy drinks or Alani or something like that.
Right.
They're not going to Holy Cross to look for you.
No.
So in a sense, sometimes as an athlete, you can outreach to people. And based on your credibility, they're going to reach back. Like, I told them to reach out to, just for starting points, little brand deals, right? Like PSD underwear, Haribo gummies, Alani energy drink, right? Because the more he reaches out to people, the more brands that are already on his page that he's done deals with, like, all right, let's give this kid a chance. You know, it's obviously working. Other brands are doing it. Maybe they're competitors with them, and you know.
Let me give you a nugget.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell them to. It's going to require some work, but if done correctly, can make them go literally viral. Have them research other athletes in their sport, in their position, and search for content that they have put out.
Mm-hmm.
Search for all their most viral content. Recreate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, recreating content is. I feel like people get scared recreating content, bro.
Recreate it, bro.
Why the fuck would you reinvent the wheel for something that works? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can put your little twist on it and twirl
For
whatever
sure.
you want to do, but
You should put your own twist
yeah,
on it, for
you
sure.
You should, but you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Recreate the content, like a football player, right? It could be a wide receiver. Like, make a crazy reel of you doing a crazy catch.
Yeah,
You know?
TikTok, Reels,
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts,
Right.
Put it on
All of
every
it.
single fucking platform.
All of it.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna see it.
right. And you can recycle content too. Just because you posted it once doesn't mean you can't post it twice, or on multiple platforms, right? Like when you post on Instagram, an Instagram reel, 2 minutes later you should be posting that on TikTok. Then 2 minutes later after that you should be posting it on YouTube Shorts. 2 minutes after that, wherever the fuck else you are online. But the more places you are, the better chance you are of getting seen.
How long would you say before you should repurpose content? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it depends if we're talking an offer and creative versus
A reel. I posted
reel?
a reel today. It goes, it gets some traction. How long should I wait before reposting it?
I mean, that's really up to your decision. There's no real set time on that for success, but enough time to where people, I don't want to say don't remember it, but forget about it. So could be like a 2-week time, it could be a 4-week time, but
Right.
again, that's kind of all based on the brand's identity as well.
Yeah, because that's true. A lot of people don't repost the same content.
I repost photo shoots from 6 months ago every 2 months. I get probably 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers every however many days it is, right? So those new people haven't seen that. So maybe they're interested,
Right.
you know?
Very interesting. What's next for you, Matt? What are you working on?
Oh, man. I mean, it's what I have right now is actually very exciting. So I want to just scale, honestly, my coaching program for personal branding, because there's always people out there that want to get to the next level and do what I'm doing or do something very similar that I'm doing for themselves. So with that being said, as far as my coaching offer goes, I started taking payments as far as financing. So using third party like Afterpay,
Smart.
Klarna, right? Because a lot of these kids I get on the phone with are 18, 19, 20 years old who have
No money.
$200, $300. Like, it's
And what are you
cool.
charging?
It's $2,500.
Okay.
So, if
For
this
how long?
Lifetime. Because I hate putting a time frame on it, because at the end of the day, like when I'm pitching it to someone, they're like, all right, you're just gonna poof, disappear, done. Like, no, bro, I want to always be a point of
So
contact.
$2,500 gets access to Matt for lifetime.
Right, but hear me out on this. Right?
That's an amazing deal, bro.
Hear me out on this though. There's only so much I can teach them within personal branding until something new comes out, till the algorithm change, till a new platform comes out. So that's why I always put a point of contact on there, because you're also getting access to a bunch of PDF files, Zoom recordings, and an access to a network that is always going to grow.
That makes sense. Do you have a school community?
In a sense, yeah, I have it on Telegram.
Got it.
So Telegram is
Right. Telegram, Discord, it's all the
yeah,
same shit.
yeah. I like Telegram, bro. Discord's not fucking user friendly. I hate that shit. There's too many beeps and bops and
Do you know what's funny? People either love or hate Discord.
I hate that.
There's
shit.
no middle.
I hate that shit.
I used to love it. Now I can't stand it.
And I hate that fucking notification sound that it has.
Yes.
Like the
Yes.
ugh.
That's so
Disgusting.
funny. Disgusting. Telegram's very efficient. It's
very
clean.
efficient.
It's clean.
It's clean, and
I feel like Discord is so messy.
there's a lot of integrations.
It's really
that you
hard
can
to,
do, though.
to navigate.
Yeah, there's a lot of integrations that you can do on Discord though compared to Telegram. I know that.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, but I mean, you can do a bunch on Telegram as well. It's just they're not really necessary for what I need. So,
What do you think? Where are you at with AI?
AI. I implement AI a lot into my everyday business model, I guess you could say. I don't want to give too much away on that, but as far as like
What type of AI? Like ChatGPT giving you ideas, writing scripts and things like that.
Well-
Are you doing videos? Are you doing photos? Are you doing AI agents? What are you doing?
yeah, so ChatGPT is honestly awesome because I can ask it a question about anything, of course, and it will tell me whatever. So whenever it comes to a business idea, I actually like kind of create the trust, have like 5 sentences back and forth with them. Then I ask them a very specific one that I've already known why I got on my computer about. So they give me the best answer possible, so it kind of marinate. As far as, so that's for ChatGPT kind of AI kind of stuff. As far as targeting AI, so an AI software through Instagram that me and my partner actually developed where, if you're a small business owner and you have a local pizza shop, right? And there's an ice cream shop around the corner. There's a bunch of restaurants. Picture Las Olas. Like you're a restaurant on Las Olas. If I'm working with a restaurant owner on Las Olas, I can go to every other restaurant's social media on Las Olas, target their following, and bring their following to that business. So basically, it's stealing the competitors' customers.
How?
Bringing them. So what the AI will do is it will go through their followers, and it will only like and engage with people that have a story post. When someone new, and it looks like it's coming from the pizza shop.
That's genius.
You know what I mean? So the pizza shop is liking your post.
So,
you have no idea.
Off of their account.
Right.
Got it.
Right? And then you're like, why? Who the fuck is this? Or
Got it.
you click on them, boom, that's a profile visit. Look at their story, it's a story view. Look at their content now. Like, all right, I'm kind of interested.
3 points of contact, right?
Or maybe
Yeah.
they shoot you a DM.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just kind of thinking outside the box with AI a little bit. There's definitely room
That's
for
really
improvement.
creative.
Yeah. So it's kind of scary what it's doing though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you guys also do that type of AI integration where someone like DMs you and it automatically replies?
I don't like that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
Tell me why.
I mean, when it comes to DMs, honestly, anytime anyone's messaged me, it's me typing. I don't have a setter or any of that bullshit. And I even prove it to them. I send a voice memo. I love voice memos.
Me too.
Voice memos are genuine as hell.
Yeah.
And they get you so much further. And
They're
people
real.
really appreciate, like, oh, I'm actually talking to Matt. He took the 15 to 30 seconds out of his day.
It's a real person.
Right.
Yeah.
So they'll get you a long way.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's way more personal.
What's that?
It's way more personal.
Oh, way more personal. Absolutely. And there's only so much you can do to be personable when it comes to social medias too, because there's everyone kind of living a dream on social media, and
What's your
living a
dream,
dream.
Matt? What's your dream? What's Matt's dream?
Honestly, bro, that just be happy. Like if I'm happy, like that's my dream. Like I want to make sure that
I'm going to challenge that because happiness comes and goes. What's your real dream?
my real dream is
Go deeper.
let me go a little like 6 to 12 years down the road here.
Okay. So that's you almost 30.
Yeah. By 30, I want to exit a company.
Okay.
Whether it's mine or with a partner. I want to have consistent cash flow with maybe real estate, maybe in North Carolina, something like that. It's where the ROI is the best. Sometimes, obviously, it's changing the market all the fucking time. I mean, it's just there's so much shit that I want to do. It's just like mind-boggling. But definitely want to tap into real estate. Definitely want to exit a company before I'm, I guess, 30 here. Have, I guess, quote unquote, the American dream. I mean, I don't want a crazy life like when I'm older. I just kind of want like my kids, like whether I'm in Florida, whether I'm wherever in the world, 2, 3 kids. I mean, we'll talk about it with the wife, whatever it is later, but whatever the hell it's going to be.
You got a girl?
I do.
Is she the one?
She's the one.
Yeah, you gonna propose soon?
I mean, we just started dating. But, yeah. Nah, she's cool. She's real cool.
How long you guys been together?
Coming up a year in April.
Okay.
April. So.
Yeah, you're young as fuck, bro.
I know.
You're not even 23 yet.
She's older than me too, so.
Okay. How much older?
4 years.
Okay.
But she's got a really good job, really good head on her shoulders. She's awesome.
That's incredible.
Cool ass family. Her family lives out in like Tampa area, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tampa girl.
It's my first Christmas this year in Tampa.
How was it?
Very weird. Very weird because I love going home for the holidays, spending it with my family. Like I don't think I'll ever miss a Thanksgiving. I just, especially now that like my grandparents I've already lost. I only got one grandparent left now that I think about it, but everyone's getting older. I'd rather spend time with them while they're still around. So
Yeah.
but I actually drove up to New York for Thanksgiving this past year, so that wasn't fun.
I've done that like so many times.
It's not a bad drive.
It's long as
also
fuck.
not a fun drive.
It's just so long.
Yeah.
So long.
It's like you hit North Carolina and you're like, oh shit, that's only a third of the way. Even though Florida's a bitch. Florida's a bitch to drive through.
I've done it twice with 2 kids and a wife in the car.
I had my girl and a dog.
Wow.
70-pound Rottweiler.
That's amazing. Best way to do it is you start at 8 p.m.
I think that's what we did actually.
You leave
From here.
You leave here 8 p.m.
Yeah.
You drive all night. By 6 a.m., you're like almost in Maryland.
Right. Crossing over like the South
You're like
Carolina,
Virginia.
Maryland. Yeah.
Like Virginia, almost DC area.
That's the worst area.
The worst.
The worst.
DMV's the worst.
I hate it because
it's the capital. That's why.
It brought me through Baltimore. The Baltimore.
Yes,
the
I've gone through
harbor.
Baltimore too,
Ugh.
which is not that much better.
fun.
No, it's not fun at all.
No. But
Probably the worst
then you
stretch.
hit Jersey
Then you hit
traffic.
fucking But
Yeah.
you know what? Once I get to Jersey, I feel like I'm at home.
why? Because you smell the air and it smells like shit.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because I'm so used to it. I grew up there, you know,
I'm driving
Jersey, New
past the
York.
Meadowlands and it smells like just landfill and diesel and fucking all this shit.
I'm at home, baby. New York City.
Yeah.
And then get to Manhattan, like, fuck, what am I doing? Can I go back to Florida now?
Right.
Literally, I drove there. I got to Manhattan. Fuck, what am I doing
It
here?
also depends what time of the year you went because if you go like, I mean, when I went, and also I don't live in New York City, so it's like
You gotta
all
go
right, you're there
north.
for 2 days. Now what the hell do I do? All right, I already went to my local bar.
Because your town is mad small.
Bro, I shit you not. I believe K through 12. It's all in one campus. K through 12 is all in one campus. Believe we had like 850 kids, K through 12,
Wow.
which is what some people have in a grade.
Yeah.
It's insane.
How far is that drive to New York City?
Depends with traffic, but you can get there in 50 minutes.
That's not
Maybe
too bad.
less. Yeah, I mean, if
It's not too
you're
bad.
driving at like 11 o'clock at night, 45 minutes.
What are you taking? The 87? Was the
take 9A,
Deegan?
9A to I think it's the Palisades.
The Palisades.
Yeah.
Got it.
Palisades or the I guess you could take 87 down there too. But
Yeah.
I don't prefer driving because the train station, Metro North, comes right up to my hometown. So
Got
I live
it.
5 minutes from the train station. Hop on the train.
That's
start
great.
drinking for the
Yeah,
Yankees games.
yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah. That's much faster too.
Yeah, and you don't got to worry about. I mean, it's what $25 round trip there and back. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
You been to a Yankees game?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of
Alright.
times.
I didn't know if you were
Both stadiums. I've been
Citi
to
Field?
both.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've been to both Mets Stadium, both Yankee Stadium.
When did they knock down the old Mets one? Speaking of that, did you see the soccer stadium arena they're building?
In Queens, right? It's gonna be huge.
It's insane. I think it's for NYCFC.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
It's behind the Mets Stadium. It's gonna be.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's almost gonna look like SoFi, the SoFi
Yeah.
Stadium. How they're doing it.
So it used to be Shea Stadium.
Shea. Now it's City.
Now it's City.
Yeah.
So I've been to Shea. I've been to City. I've been to the old Yankee Stadium and the new Yankee Stadium.
Okay. I
Well,
don't
then after I've been to all four.
They knocked down the old Yankee Stadium in 07?
09, something like that.
Yeah.
It was like something like that.
I remember going to the Yankees and the Giants parade when they won the Super Bowl and the World Series.
I was there as well.
That was an awesome time. Saw CC Sabathia just got inducted to the Hall of Fame too.
Good for him.
Yeah, he deserves that.
He really does. Matt, we do a tradition here now that I've started in this new studio that we have guests pick up Thor's hammer.
Thor's hammer.
Yeah. Let me see this thing. Do you know the story of Thor's hammer in the Avengers?
I mean, I haven't watched Avengers in a minute, if I'm going to be
So
honest with
to
you.
be able to lift Thor's hammer, you must be worthy,
Okay.
right? Which is why Captain America was able to do it in Endgame. Did you watch Endgame?
No, I remember that now, yeah.
Okay.
Because he came up, picked it up at the end. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because he's also worthy, right? I like to believe that everyone's worthy and that everyone's valuable.
Absolutely.
So do me a favor. While holding that hammer, tell me, what does worthiness mean to you? What does value mean to you? And what would you say to someone that doesn't feel worthy?
I mean, obviously, whether you believe in God or not, obviously you're here for a reason. So if someone doesn't feel worthy of being here and feels like it's not their time, stick it out, because there's always a time and place for something, and someone's time is always going to come. As far as values go, as far as worthy goes, as far as religion goes, whatever that may be, I mean, just don't look at the short end of the stick. Like, you got to look at life as a whole. You're here for a reason.
I love that. Matt, it's heavy, right?
Yeah, it's fucking
It's got,
nice.
it's got a nice weight to it.
Yeah.
You can knock somebody out with it.
I might have to take some decor home in here.
Listen, you are not the first one. Get in line. There's a line of people wanting to come in here and
Take
take all
that
my
back.
decors.
Where'd you get that backboard?
Online.
One of those shops on Las Olas. It looks like it came from.
Yeah, right? Bro, I'm really proud of you.
Appreciate that.
Like, I'm seriously, genuinely proud of you. You are, you're one of the people that give your generation a good name. Everyone's always trashing your generation.
Yeah.
They're always trashing you guys. And I meet so many of you guys, and you guys are driven, go-getters. You guys want more for the world. You guys see a better option, a better way out. And I think you are a prime example of that, in the fact that you You're about it. You're authentic. You're out there leading, teaching, helping others be better. So congratulations.
I appreciate that. Same with you. I mean, you guys are doing an awesome setup here. You know, you're providing value. Just having me on here, one, for both of us, and two, just for everyone at home watching right now.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you. Of course. Matt, do me a favor. Look at that camera right there. Let him know your IG, your coaching program, your website, whatever you want to share.
Yep. So as far as my Instagram goes, that's kind of where you guys can see everything about me as far as people I've worked with, people I'm working with currently, and just kind of a day-to-day in my life. So you can follow me on Instagram at Matt Champlin _. Yeah, DM me if you're ready to work.
Guys, if you are a young buck, a young entrepreneur, looking for someone to follow, to mentor you, to show you the ropes, no better person than Matt. Go ahead and follow him. Check out his IG. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we'll see you guys next time.